am back with a planning video, and I am going to show you guys how I utilize my Kate Spade Wesley planner and also my planning system. I also want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. I wanted to start the new year off with a planning video just to help those who need some type of direction with planning. It's really not that hard, but you know, you want to make sure it's effective and it's working. So before I jump into this, I am going to link down below. My first video was kind of just like advice. I was jumping all over the place, but that video is linked down below. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and hit the link in the description box. Now again, this is my Kate Spade Wesley, and if you're interested in this planner, I will have the link down below. Now I did get mine from the outlet, and at the outlet it's much cheaper than purchasing it online. Now I don't suggest starting off with this planner just because it's very expensive, or it's more expensive than what you probably will want to spend starting out with planning. So I do have other options that I am going to share with you guys, and we will get into that in a second. But first, I am just going to show you how I use this. Now these two go hand in hand. So this planner is from TJ Maxx, and as you can see, it was only $3.99. This is what I take with me every day. When I first started out, I was using this just because I was so excited to have it, and I was carrying it in my purse, but it was extremely too heavy. Plus it's a lot of personal information in here, so I wouldn't recommend carrying this around every day unless you just have like a calendar, you know, some notes or something like that. But I have all of my personal information in here. I just feel like it's not a smart idea for me to carry this around. So I purchased this one just because I feel like I have to have a planner in my purse at all times. So when you open it up, it's really plain, and this one is really simple. This is the year at a glance, and what I do is I just circle if something comes up, or if I have to do something, let's say in September or something like that, then I just circle those days so that I can know, hey, I have something already planned on those days. This is just pretty much how it looks as far as the monthly view, and then they jump right into the weekly views. So starting here January 2nd, this is just where I would write whatever I have planned. For instance, July 18th. So when you get to July 18th, you see, oh, the boys have a dentist appointment at 11:15 because they go to the dentist every 6 months, and we just went the other day, so they plan it 6 months in advance, so now I have it. So that's pretty much how I utilize this planner. Again, it's really a repeat of what's inside of here, but it goes in here first just because this is with me every day in case something comes up, and then I open this up and use this. I hope I'm not confusing you all, but this is just so I can have something on me every day and I know what's going on, so I don't have to carry around this heavy planner. So this sits on my nightstand every night. I really don't move it unless I have to write something in it, and then it goes right back on top of my nightstand. That's pretty much where it is housed at. That's where it lives. And when you first open it up, this is pretty much how it looks. I don't have anything fancy, at least I don't think it's nothing fancy. I just need something that works for me, so this is the best system that I came up with. This planner in particular, you get a pocket over here on the side, which I just have some stamps in here, coupon, my Victoria's Secret little booklet, and then a very old rain check. I don't even know what this is for. Oh, some shampoo or something. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I keep in here. Then you get a pocket back here as well. I just put some glitter paper back here as like a background. And then you also get a pocket back here as well. So if you do want to carry this as a wallet, you do have that option, of course, because they give you the little slots for you to place your credit cards. But I just have some sticky note paper and some paper clips. This is a little card that I found, and I just punched holes in it and just put it right here just because it goes with the gold and black theme. If you all haven't noticed already, I love gold and black. It just looks classic to me, and you can always just add a pop of color. So that's pretty much why I have that there. So this paper I found at Michael's, and I just punched some holes in it, cut it down to the right size, and this is what I'm using as a divider. Now when you first open this, it just has a to-do list, and every night I like to plan at night before I go to bed. So every night I just write down what I need to do. Let's say if it's like grocery shopping or something like that, not necessarily appointments because I already have those written down, but if it's just something like, you know, going to get a car wash or something like that, I just write it down on here. And then on this side I just stick some sticky notes, nothing major. Then we get to the calendar portion. So when you first open January, I have my bills due for that month. For instance, I'll put the name of the bill, and then I'll put the due date, and then I'll put the amount due. And then let's say ABC credit card, and let's say it's due on the 10th, and let's say I owe $25 for instance. So I just wrote this stuff out. Trust me, I wish my bills were this cheap. But yeah, I just wrote something out, and then of course when it's due, I just check it off. Mostly all of my bills are paid at the beginning of the month, and then I have like a gym membership that's due on the 17th and stuff like that that I forget about. So I just always write it down, and then as it's deducted out of my account, I just check it off so that I know it's paid. And then you have my monthly view, which is where I write down all appointments. Again, that's where this comes into play. As far as decorating, this is pretty much all that I do. I don't do a lot. Well, as you know, January is like the new year, so I had some stickers and I just stuck those on here, and then I put some washi tape right here and hole punched it, and that's pretty much all I do. I pretty much write down, like for instance, my son's doctor appointment is on the 17th at 3:30. Well, I know where his doctor's office is. He's been going there for a while. So if it's somewhere that I have to go, and of course I need to know the address, I just always write the address in the spot. But again, I know where his doctor's office is at, so I don't have to write down, you know, that information. The second tab again is February, and then you have March, you know, so on and so forth. So I'm going to skip past all this, and I do only have 6 months in here. So I stopped it at June, and then in June, when this is done, I will put July through December. Going into the next section, which is addresses and phone numbers. This is pretty much how the page looks. Then I have my password page. So on this page, I pretty much just have all of my passwords. I write down all of my email passwords, all of you know, whatever password I need to whatever website, I write it down in here. Next we go into accounts, and this is how the page looks. And right here you can write the type of account, the bank name, phone, address, all of that information, the website, your account number, all of that. So that's pretty much what I have over here. This is the personal or family section. I really didn't know how to name it, So that's why it just says personal/family. And this is how the page looks. So I write down all of the kids' information. Then I have another note section. And then in the back I have this pouch that I got from Michael's as well. I keep my pen right there, and that is the inside of my planner. Now if you want something similar to the Kate Spade that has the rings, then I would definitely recommend the Recollections planner from Michael's. This is what I started with. I had this planner for about 6 months before I graduated to my Kate Spade planner. This is probably like $10 or $15 at Michael's. And what I do now is when I'm done with my monthly inserts, I place them in here. So that is what I'm using this for now. So the next planner that I will recommend is this one from Michael's as well. This is the Happy Planner Mini, and this one retail, well, when I purchased it, it was on sale for $10, and it gives you a section for notes, birthdays, has this, and you know, all of that stuff. Now with these, you will have to put the dates in, which I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it only takes about 10 seconds to write, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. This one does come with these stickers to put on the tabs. The tabs did not come like this. As I personally prefer personal size planners over big planners like this. If I ever need to take it anywhere, I don't have to worry about it being so big. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video, I do have this one, which is from Recollections. I think I only paid $12 or $15 for this one. I'm going to use this one for school, as I mentioned, because I will be going back to school this year. So I will only be writing school related stuff in here, and I write really big, so that is why I decided to get this one. So when you open it up, this is pretty much how it looks. It gives you 2017 year at a glance and 2018 year at a glance. Next, it lets you write down important dates. So I would put like end of semester or school break or something like that. That's pretty much what I would write in this part of the planner. Then it starts off, this is the January tab, and so this is how the January, oh, this thing is so heavy. So this is pretty much how it looks. It gives you December and February, so the previous and the upcoming month is on the side. It has a section for notes. They do put the holidays in here, and you know, it's dated as well, so I really do like that about this one. And then I have plenty of room to write down homework assignments or anything of that nature. Then you have a notes section as well. If you need to write something down, they give you, you know, extra space for that. This is how the sticker layout looks. In the back, you also get a pocket. Also, I wanted to say that you don't have to get these planners, but these are just some of the ones that I think are really good quality and not that expensive. You can also check out Ross, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls, because they have super inexpensive planners and they have some really nice ones. So that is pretty much going to wrap up my planner system at the moment. Of course, things do change, but as of now, this is pretty much how I'm functioning, and I really like this way. Of course, the more stuff you have to do, then, you know, the more ways you'll have to make stuff work for you, but this is what works for me. And I hope I was able to inspire you all and help someone. If there are any questions you may have that I didn't get to or something I didn't cover, feel free to leave it down below for me in the comments section. I will link all planners down below for you all as well, and I will talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye.